Hi, my name is Hege. I have made a PowerPoint presentation for your task assignment 3. The task was to prepare a presentation in which we should present a selection of challenging elements in the oral performance or speech of young learners. It is important to know what to teach the pupils when you teach a subject. One of the basic skills in Kunskapsløftet is to be able to express oneself orally in the development of English language competence. In oral communication, the competence aims after year 2 is to listen for and use English phonemes. And after year 4, the pupils should be able to use simple speaking strategies and use English words. I teach 3rd grade, and when I got the assignment, I asked the pupils in my class what difficulties or challenges they have when they spoke or when they were going to speak English in the class. Many of the pupils said that the and th sound was difficult. And many said that it was difficult to pronounce words with phonemes that were not similar to the Norwegian sounds. And that is understandable because the English language have 44 phonemes but only 26 letters. The or th sound is the pronunciation of the sound. In order to pronounce the sound, they have to put their tongue between their teeth and press air out. That could be difficult for many of the students or pupils. And it is also a challenge to distinguish between the th sound, like in thigh or 3, and the sound, like in mother and bathe. The or the sound does not exist in Norwegian language. That is also a challenge because the pupils are not used to pronounce the sound from their mother tongue. The challenge of pronouncing the words they read is in English pronunciation, it is a great variation between the spelling and sound. And some letters and combination of letters are not pronounced the same way in Norwegian as in English. I will give you a few examples. In the words apple, cat, hat, jam, and angry, you have the vocal A. In English, it is pronounced A, but in Norwegian, the pronunciation of the sound is A. So sometimes maybe the students or the pupils can read the word apple as apple. And you have the vocal like in duck, sun, up, under, run, or cup. In Norwegian, that vocal is pronounced U. So it is not the same. Maybe they sometimes read the word duck like duck. And you have the letter J. In English, it is pronounced J, but in Norwegian, J or J. So in the words jam, jump, jumper, sometimes the Norwegian learners can read jam, jump, or jumper. And you have the combination of letters C and H. The sound is ch, like in chair, cheese, church, chocolate, chips, or chicken. In the Norwegian language, that sound does not exist. And of course, the combination of t and h, the sound is the, like in, or th, like in 3 things. Thank you, Thursday. I have already talked about that sound. Yes, that was a few examples. Tasks that address this issue is songs, different songs, or repeat after me exercises, tongue twisters, and I can mark the sound in words with different colors when they read it and pronounce it. And I could make cards with pictures that includes the difficult sounds, and they will work in pairs. I will give you an example of all these suggestions. This is a song we have used a lot of times in my class. It is called Three Blind Mice. The pupils know the song well, and when we work with different sounds in words, we can use this text and look at some words that are spelled differently or have a different sound than spelling. One of the examples, you have three, the sound, mice. The Norwegian learners could have read these words as mis or mise. This word see, it is pronounced with an e, not e. So there are many words we can work with, and sound and combination of letters that gives a different sound. And the song goes like this. Three blind mice, see how they run, see how they run. They all run after the farmer's wife, who cut off the tapes with a carving knife. Did you ever see such a sight in your life as three blind mice? It's not easy to sing. This is a repeat after me exercise. Here we practice the sound th, and when you press the circle, you will hear the right pronunciation of the word. 3, bathroom, thunder, 13. And this is another repeat after me exercise where we can practice the sound the. And it goes the same way. You press the circle, and the right pronunciation will, you can hear the right pronunciation after you press the circle. This, that, together, and the. A tongue twister is an exercise I haven't used a lot, but I became aware of the exercise on campus. In this tongue twister, the pupils practice the sound the and th. And it goes like this. The thin twin Tim and the thirsty twin Tom went together. My pupils find this exercise funny and sometimes problematic. This is an example of an exercise where the pupils should read the cards, and the different cards has different difficulties. Like in these pictures, the words are pronounced with an a, like in apple, cat, and hat. And the difficult pronunciation is written with a different color. In this task, the pupils can work together, 2 and 2, but it is important that I read the words for them, and I show them the picture in forehand before they read it alone, so that I can give them some examples. Here is another example of cards where they practice the sound o, like in dog. frog, doll. And you see that the letter O is written with a different color. In this example, the pupils practice the sound J, like in jam, jump, jumper. And you can make cards with all kinds of words and all kinds of practicing different sounds. Here are some examples of more words with different spelling than sound. Duck, sun, up, under, mom, cup, the sound and in cat, coat, cow, duck, they practice the sound k. Red, rat, rain, run. This could be easy for the pupils who don't know how to say or pronounce the word, the letter r. And in wet, win, winter, window, the sound is w. And we don't have that sound in Norwegian. These words chair, cheese, church, chocolate, the sound ch. That sound is difficult for many pupils. In this presentation, I have used Kunnskapsløftet and some examples from the website Quest. The pupils in my class use the textbook from Quest. And the website contains a lot of good ideas for the pupils to work with or for me as a teacher to use in my teaching. I hope you liked my presentation. Thank you.